Johnny Stapleton here for IrishBoxing.com with Jamie Morrissey. Just at an event, 3D Boxing Club are running in memory of David Johnson.
Yeah. What a guy. I think what you saw there with that tribute kind of personifies the city, man. For me, it's something you hear typically what a lot of people would say, but there's just nowhere like this place, man. It's big, but it's close knit. It's a real community. You're standing Lee Reeves to my left. You see his mother up on the thing. He's at the centre of everything. David, one of his best friends, Dylan beside me, his cousin Kevin was one of the city's prizes, and he was last. And it's sad, but the way the city comes together like this, man, it's nothing short of something special. So very proud to be part of it, and something every fighter takes on board getting into the ring. I have Keane now, my housemate Keane, getting ready to get into the ring here, main event. Kevin was very close to him, and that's something he's taken with him. He lost his mate Leah. Just a city. This city has a special way of coming together for each other, man, and that's what you're seeing tonight. And that tribute there was something special, I think.
Yeah. On that, like, I wasn't even expecting to talk about that, but it kind of caught me off guard. And then just walking out there, just seeing Keane, he said he's got pink sock for his friend and a blue sock for Kevin.
That's right, pink sock for Leah and blue sock for Kevin. So he's representing the two of them tonight. I can't mention all them without saying, talking about Brooklyn as well. One of my best mate's sons who was last in a couple of years ago. And that's a soul that this city greatly misses, man, and inspires this whole town, the relationship he had with his father and the way his father continues to conduct himself, and my best mates went. So again, another beautiful soul we lost, but one that lives on through all of us and lives on anywhere. But someone we all hold close to us, and someone that me personally I like representing in the ring. So I'm just proud of the city tonight.
Yeah, and is it important to you to be here and to kind of sort of have that representation or continue to represent?
I think that I remember Costamaro saying you need to fight for something external to yourself. So I think any good fighter will establish external motivations, and you don't have to look too far in the city to find them.
It's kind of sad that that's the case, though, in a way, isn't it?
It is. I can't remember too many tragedies happening so close together anywhere else in this country. A lot of tragedies. I think everyone's lost a lot of people in this town over the last 5 years or so have been tough. We're seeing some key figures emerging. You're seeing some of them tonight now. Keane getting in there in the main event. I'm excited for him. What a kid and what a fighter. He'll show what he's about tonight. And then just even Lee standing to my left there. Lee, what a guy. You know, Kevin's such a close friend of his. His mother, God rest her. And also David, of course, tonight. David Johnson was a guy, came to a friend of all of ours, coming to the gym, and just what a key guy he was in the gym. Just a fella that when you walked in, immediately you were putting good form even just looking at him. So it's just beautiful to see everyone here tonight. I'm just consoling his brother there, Kevin. He's saying how hard it is, but I'm like, look, everyone is here for him tonight now, remembering him. So these people live on, and we're all proud to represent them. This is what the city is about tonight now. It's class.
And you were just talking to you the last time you were saying that boxing can kind of make a difference and maybe sort of help prevent some tragedies. And
sure, man. Look at what you see in the gym now. Like, that's something I'm so proud of, and every fighter should be proud of. And to see that it might have been one person you helped, but we all played a part. We all played a part in what you see. You go to the gym, John. You see what Sean's kids' classes, rammed wall to wall people, wall to wall, and these are kids that will never go back to the way they were. How can they experience getting in there in front of how many people, 300, 400 tonight, and then go back to whatever, smoking fags in an alley? You can't do that. You can't go back to that's their life forever changed. They're going to get out of the ring tonight feeling like $1 million, feeling like a world champion, and that's the difference boxing can make. And it's proud to be part of it, but also a bit taken back by that memorial and humbled by it, and realising what we're the job we all have in this town. So yeah, man, special town.
It's a bit hard to go from that to your own sort of situation at the minute, like fight wise, but I suppose we have to cover it. Like you have a big fight coming up, and
big fight now in 2 weeks, man. You just can't treat it. It's another day, like, isn't it? It's another day. I've been here main event now inside this place a few times, and they were scary nights. This is another scary night, man. It's like you can't afford to lose, man. You just can't afford to lose. So losing isn't in. I'm keeping it external from my mind. It's not something I'm thinking about in the slightest. I'm coming to win, and I know me at my best. I'm able to put on a clinic here. I have a lot of respect for my opponent. I think he's a tough man, and this is his chance again at history, like it is for me. So not taking him lightly at all, but I'm looking forward to what's going to be a good scrap now. It's going to be good.
Like a lot of people have you as a favourite, like, and I know you don't want to hear that, really, do you? And how do you deal with that, like, and how do you keep him so, like, people are saying you're too big for him, you're too fit for him, you're too young for him.
Size means nothing, man. Like, it means absolutely nothing. Too fit for him, too young. These are things that I haven't actually thought about them once at all. To me, I have a really respect-worthy opponent in front of me, man. Maybe a small bit of height in him, a small bit of age in him, but again, the human spirit is something that you can't take lightly, and this is his chance. I'd say he has kids. His chance of putting a belt on the mantelpiece and saying, "Look what I did." So you can't take that lightly, man. So prepare for a fight. I'm coming for a war. I've been in wars, and it's not, like I said before, main events, thank God, are not new to me. So I'm ready for this one. I'm looking forward to it. Just want to keep my mind right. My mind's right on the day. I think I'll show people what I'm about.
And I seen that he'd done an interview with Morty recently, and he actually seems fairly relaxed and confident in his own right. I don't know if you watched that or.
I didn't watch it yet. No, I probably will watch it. Look, he's a guy that probably has been up and down in life, so he'll have a lot of life lessons and a lot of character built up. I think he has a good story behind him. So it's just human spirit. Can't take that lightly, man. And size means nothing when you're taking human spirit into the equation. Size means absolutely nothing. History repeats itself time and time again in relation to that. So can't take him lightly based on size. Absolutely not. Age, none of that. It's a fist fight. Anything can happen. So
yeah, and then just what the title would mean to you, like
everything to me. Absolutely everything to me. I'll be the first fella to hold this in kickboxing and a domestic title in pro boxing and Thai boxing. That's history to me. And just to take time off, John. Like, I'm working other jobs obviously as well as boxing. To take time off, man, and get back to just meeting people around town and having just good old normal conversations with people without having to rush or nothing, and just let people know what they mean to me, what they're meant to be on this journey. Just get back to the grassroots of why I do this, just to be able to put my arm around people again and have a good man-to-man talk and just forget about all the nonsense and just.
And that's better if you have a title over your shoulder, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's absolutely huge, man. And like what you saw there tonight, that's what I'm representing now.
Yeah.
It's just, there's no town like this, man. I love the place.
No, and I'll have to ask you about Kevin Cronin as well, because there's one that just keeps coming up and up. If you win this, it's an Irish title fight that in the making, isn't it?
It's a good fight, man.
Yeah.
Kevin can box. Kevin's a good fighter, and respect him as a fighter. There's not really else to say. I back myself to whoop him. I'm sure he backs himself to whoop me. We're fighters, so I think that's a class fight. But I have a dangerous opponent ahead of me, man. I've already been an undefeated Scotsman with nothing to lose, so I need to look at him first, and then we can start thinking about Kevin Cronin. But it's a fight I'm 100% interested in. These are the domestic fights you're looking for. Here's the champion now. Get up and say that now. KH, big KH, you know.
Lovely. Thanks, Jamie. I appreciate it.
You're the man.
Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, Jamie. Sorry.